Hi.
Missy and Dana, episode 8.
Ocho.
And we're back on this Saturday, rainy, cold day.
Gross.
I've had the flu all week. I went to work one day last week. Dana was very sad without me there, and I was very sad in the bed.
Very lonely.
Still a little under the weather, but the show must go on. And we are without our third wheel.
God, everything is different today.
Dustin's at work. He works till late tonight, so we're filming without him, so we won't have no pictures today.
No.
But we're going to have a fabulous show. I'm going to pull through it, then take my medicine and go to bed afterwards. It's all going to be grits and gravy. So our first...
I'd like to thank my stylist, Perrin, too, for helping me get all fancied up.
Yeah, we need a stylist. We were really like running around like... This
She
should
saved
already
us.
be together, but she got our necklaces and got our stuff picked out and earrings and everything.
She got us ready.
She's got us going on.
She's great.
First, we're going to talk about, we got one news headline. A judge in Alabama evidently flipped the script.
It's crazy over in Alabama. I don't even know if are they even part of the United States anymore, because they just do whatever.
What they want to.
Okay, so this guy goes to court for a domestic dispute. He couldn't have been too bad because he got like 30 days or $800 fine. Well, he was on crutches, so he got all excited talking and was waving his little crutches around because people on crutches do that sometimes when they get agitated, I guess. Well, the judge pulled a gun. Pulled a gun on him right there in the courtroom in front of everybody. Pulled a gun. And then, when the dude didn't get down fast enough, the bailiff shot him. Just shot him.
Oh, my God.
Shot him. Bam! I mean, he popped a cap in his ass in court.
Where did they shoot him at?
I don't know. He's not dead or anything. They sent him to the hospital and he's mad.
I would be mad too. I wonder if he could sue.
Can judges do that?
I mean, can they just pull out a gun just because they feel like it? That just don't even seem right.
I wouldn't think a dude on 2 crutches would be a very scary...
What kind of threat? What's he going to do? Beat you with his crutch?
Because you're way up there on that...
I mean, couldn't somebody kick him?
Knock his crutches... Take his crutches away. Take away the crutches.
Because, I mean, I got in a car wreck when I was 16 and I was on crutches for like 7 or 8 months. And, like, you cannot navigate too good on crutches. Somebody kick you in your good leg and you are down. You are down
He's
to the
going to be on
count.
crutches for a while because he's...
That is insane.
Crazy people in Alabama.
I don't want to go to Alabama.
Me either.
I've heard that that's not a... Which, if anybody of y'all watch us from Alabama, much love. Really, we mean it. But... That's just crazy. Y'all need to rethink what you judges. You judges be packing like that? That's crazy. Okay, next is our word of the week, which is sugar honey iced tea.
Oh, that comes in so handy because if anybody knows me away from work, they know I like to drop the F-bomb like George Bush getting Baghdad. I'm just effing this and effing that all the time. But at work, you can't do it.
You can't. You can't cuss
They
like
fire
that.
you for stuff
They
like that.
fire you for cussing.
So there really is no freedom of speech.
So?
Sugar honey iced tea stands for shit.
That's
Thanks.
right. So anytime that you want to say it, but you can't.
Sugar honey iced tea.
Kids, Mama, go clean your room. What? Sugar honey iced tea.
There you go. It's a nice way to say
You
it.
can't get a spanking for that.
But there's just nothing as good as a well-placed F-bomb.
I know, right?
That really gets people's attention.
It does, but when
They know you
can't,
mean business when you are dropping that word.
Sugar honey iced tea.
Sugar honey iced tea.
Yeah.
Use it.
Use
it
it
at
this
church
week.
tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. Take it to church.
I'm not going to tell you to do that.
Why? You can't cuss in church.
I know, but why should you be needing to say sugar honey iced tea in church? Well, if you're in some of these, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, depends on where you're going.
Moving on.
Next is Rehab,
Yeah, Rehab news just gets better and better and better.
David Arquette.
He's out.
He's
what was
out.
he even in
He
for?
done his 28 days, so I guess he's a graduate.
What is he?
You know, he had that stint where he went on Howard Stern and he talked crap about him and Courtney. And
I don't really know a lot about him, but I think he probably blew a good thing.
Yeah.
By leaving her.
But I like him. I like his kind of quirkiness, and she was always so straight-laced. I think he needs to get somebody more like a Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
I see him more with a Drew Barrymore type. They're both kind of wildflower, free will. I mean, you know, Courtney's more... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
she was
she's
always
a
so
rigid.
straight-laced to his, like, crazy stuff he wore or whatever. And
Yeah.
she said she got tired of being his mama, so that would kind of go into what I'm saying. I think he needs to get him more of a free spirit. But he's out. Charlie Sheen.
Oh my God, Charlie Sheen. That story gets better and better, doesn't it?
He is in his own rehab at home.
Home rehab.
Home rehab.
At home rehab.
Really? Home rehab. What in the world is that about?
Plus, did you see the check? He wrote the porn star
$30,000. She was so happy in that little colorful dress when she come out of that bank.
To get $30,000.
Oh, not only that, today I was looking on the internet and there was text messages. He has texted the porn girls talking about we're on lockdown. We're on temporary lockdown.
Yeah, I guess you are. You're in home
We're out
rehab.
of business. We're out of business.
Well, that's probably good.
Take his phone.
He's at home rehab. You can't take his phone at home rehab.
I guess not. I mean, what's he got? A big bodyguard standing at the door keeping out the prostitutes, the porn stars, and
the dancing videos, correct, too. Like hours before he actually went into rehab, or before they called the hospital, he was dancing.
I mean, what the crap?
Like a drunk idiot is what he was dancing like, people. It was bad.
So, yeah.
He just gets better.
Mess.
I know, and he looked
I love
terrible.
him,
He looked like he
though.
was missing teeth. He does not look like he's missing teeth on that show.
I love him.
I do, too. I love that show.
God, he's a hot mess.
He is a hot mess, but he is a hot.
He is hot, but a hot mess. And that show, 2.5 Men, I love that show.
I do too. It's like one of my favorite ones. But that John Cryer the other day said before he goes to work now, he checks TMZ to see where Charlie is.
I know, right? There's no sense in me getting up and going into work.
Oh, looks like high hernia day.
I'm off today.
Take the kids out of the car. Stay at home.
We get to stay home. So I'm sure we will be talking more and more in rehab gab the next few weeks about Charlie Sheen, because I don't
permanent.
Yeah, I don't think it's over. But a rehab graduate or
several times over, she has her master's degree in rehab.
Yeah,
Lindsay Lohan stole a necklace.
$2,500.
I could afford a $2,500 necklace. Why she had to steal? Well, I'm just saying it's not.
I mean, it's not like out of our reach.
Yeah.
We had to pay payments on it, but we could have it.
I'd have to put it on layaway, don't get me wrong, but
I mean, it's not like out of our reach.
$2,500, and then they didn't even report it to the next day. They checked the security camera, and here's Lindsay wearing it around, and next thing you know, poof,
and then
gone.
she took it back?
Yeah, because they said somebody in the police department tipped off somebody she knows. They had a search warrant.
So she had her little assistant going, I'm so sorry.
She said they borrowed it. They borrowed it.
We just borrowed this. We were going to bring it back.
Let me tell you what else she said. She don't do paperwork. Because what the store said was, oh no, if she had borrowed that. Plus, first of all, is she going to the Oscars? Where does she need to borrow a necklace?
I didn't see her at no SAG Awards.
She's not going anywhere. She needs to borrow like jewels, and I wouldn't even let her
$2,500 worth of jewels ain't nothing. These people wear $60 million worth of crap.
You can't give Lindsay anything. She's a crackhead.
Yeah,
she will sell it for crack.
And what does she mean? She don't do paperwork. They all have to fill out paperwork.
She says she
that's a lie. That's a lie. Yes, she does.
She doesn't do paperwork.
She may not sign it, but her assistant, somebody signs that.
Here's what I think. I predict the next paperwork she fills out, if she doesn't get straight, is a job application to work at Kmart. That's how the real world works, and you're not going to be famous forever, except for being a sugar honey iced tea hole.
Yeah, really?
See, I used it now.
Jack hole.
You're
the Jack hole of the week, Lindsay. I'm going to take Andy's Jack hole. I love Andy.
Stop stealing.
I know. What the crap?
Or at least steal something
Get it together.
Good. Steal something worth stealing. There you go.
God, and don't you know there's cameras? You don't take it around the cameras.
And it was really just this very thin gold board.
It wasn't even nothing spectacular. Well, for $2,500, it couldn't have been nothing spectacular.
No.
It's probably like something here we would get at Walmart.
She's a hot mess, too.
I like her, too, though.
I know.
Why do we have, like, this infatuation with, like, the bad people?
Because they're so fascinating.
They are. Oh.
And I don't want them to ever change.
This wasn't on our list, but I'm just going to throw this in there because I just thought about it. I read it. Guess who is going to the White House to watch the Super Bowl?
Hold on. I don't know.
Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony.
Hey. J-Lo going to the White
J-Lo.
House.
Her
She's
and Mark
everywhere.
Anthony. Which, do you know that he is part owner, I want to say, and I may be speaking wrong because I know nothing for football, but he's like part owner of the Miami Dolphins.
Really?
Yeah.